Hey everybody, welcome to the YouTube channel One Shot Filmmaker. My name is Adam Walsh. Now today we're going to be talking about ways how you can increase your videos so that way your videos stand out and pop a little bit more. We're also talking about the huge mega camera giveaway that I'm going to be doing, whether you want a Sony or whether you want a Canon, doesn't matter to me. But we're going to be talking about that here today. A lot of you are probably like, you're an absolute madman. Why are you giving away one of these cameras? Well, I want to make you guys happy and I want to give something away. I love giving things away, making people happy. So that's what we're going to do. Now you might ask, how do I enter this contest? Well, simple. All you have to do is like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. And when are we going to give away one of these cameras? You'll find that out in the video. So keep watching the video with that. So the first thing that I would say every filmmaker needs to know, hands down, is how to use the masking tools. Very, very important. I went outside with my daughter, so I'm gonna go out there right now and show you exactly what we kind of do, because I believe it's very important to plan your shots when you're working with these masking tools. So we're gonna go outside and check that out. All right, so I'm here at the park with my daughter. I really like the way these poles look here. I'm gonna be using the Rona Ness, and then we're gonna be using also the 15 to 35 and then the 85. So as we pass by, we'll be putting on the 85 mil. First, we'll be shooting with this 15 to 35. Check this video out. So jumping right into Final Cut Pro, I use Final Cut Pro, but the same thing is gonna happen if you're using Premiere Pro. It's the exact same thing. Might be a little bit different layout for the menu systems, things like that, but again, it's the same thing. Okay, so jumping right into Final Cut Pro. Now I picked these two shots right up in here. Now the first step is you want to drag this down so that way this black gap comes. Second step is you want to drag this over right before you see that right there, that little white line right there that comes in. We're going to stop it right there. Now it's important to know right here is where you need to clip your video. So we're going to come over here, we're going to lock this, and then we're going to clip the video right here, pressing Command B. So these are two separate shots because this is important when you're doing the masking part. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go over to our effects. We're going to type in mask. And then we're going to draw this mask on top of this clip. Now this is important right here. So what I'm going to do here is very simple. I'm just going to draw a line where the wood kind of passes, and then that way you'll be able to see exactly what we're doing. So let's get rid of that window on the left there. So that way the screen's a little bigger. Now right here is where we're gonna wanna start. So I generally start until the whole thing is in the frame from the top to the bottom. So what we're gonna do is come up here. We're gonna go out a little ways so that way we can see where we're drawing the mask. We're gonna draw right there, and then we're gonna come out of the frame to the top, and then right there. Now, don't get scared as soon as this happens because this is supposed to happen. All you want to do is come over here, press invert mask, and this is a very important part right here. You want to come over here, press these buttons. One, you're controlling, basically you're making keyframes. Position, rotation, scale, and then the control points. Now, when we do this frame by frame, it will move with it, revealing the bottom clip. I'll continue what I'm doing to speed it up so that way you don't have to watch each frame by frame, and that way you'll see the final shot. Okay, so that looks good. All I'm gonna do is I'm gonna slow down the bottom clip so that way it gives it a little bit more of a cinematic vibe to it. And we'll cut that off right here, pressing Command B. And we'll delete this and you'll be able to see exactly what it looks like when we play it back. We'll let that render out, make sure it's rendered out. Let's increase the screen size so you can see it more so it fits in better. All right, so let's play this back and see what it looks like. All right, so that's how you do masking. Now, the first clip, you could probably slow down quite a bit more so it's not as quick. And then another kind of tip that I would give for something like this is maybe come out farther from the actual pole itself. So that way you can see exactly where she is, and that way when the pole passes, it looks more natural. It was really cold and we didn't really want to be out there, so we were kind of rushing this shot. Tip number 2 is learn the shortcuts on your keyboard. Whether you're using Final Cut Pro or Premiere Pro, they both have it. Now I'm not going to get right into all the shortcuts and what all of them do, but essentially all they do is basically increase your workflow so you don't have to individually go to every single thing. Like the blade tool, for an example. If you click on your keyboard, B, then it just brings up the blade tool. And there's an even shorter form for that. You can just, if you want to cut something, just press Command B and it cuts that clip right there. So it's very, very important to know your shortcuts because it's just going to increase your workflow. It's going to make everything faster rather than just going in and individually clicking on every single one. Shortcuts are a very, very big help for filmmaking. So jumping back over to the giveaway, I'm so excited to give you guys one of these cameras. Now, when we reach about, I want to say 25K followers, subs on YouTube, that's when we'll be giving it away. You have to comment on this video in order to enter that giveaway though. So I'm really excited to do that. I believe with hard work and consistency, we can reach those goals. So share the video, like and subscribe, and one of you will get the camera for sure. Getting into tip number 3 is plugins. Everyone needs to know how to use plugins. Let's take this shot again for an example of Kaylee. So let's take this plugin right here, which is Cinemagrade, drag it down to our timeline into this shot right here. Now I love Cinemagrade. This is a plugin that I use all the time for my color grading. So let's open the controls and get right into here. You'll see the huge difference that this shot will make when we color grade it. So I'm going to color grade this right quickly and then get back into it. So I'm happy with this shot right now. So all I'm going to do is show you the before and after. There's the before, there's the after. I think it just gives it that more of a cold kind of cinematic vibe from being outside in the cold so much like this. So those are my 3 tips on how you can up your videos very quickly. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please give it a thumbs up. I'm looking forward to giving away the camera. I hope you subscribe. Take care. I'll see you in the next video.